We couldn't get Jenny Erickson going at all. She got in foul trouble quick. She wasn't a force. She wasn't getting rebounds or anything. Lutz just took her out of the game.
Okay, I think we're going to go back to the studios now for some quick messages, and we'll be back here live at Siemens Fieldhouse in just a little bit.
Vince, that new dummy cam is great.
Yeah, it'll sure give people a whole new outlook on what it's like when you don't wear a safety belt.
He protects all living things in the forest. But he can't do it alone. Please don't play with matches. Put out your campfires. And never, ever forget the words of Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
There are countries where bread is scarce, but this is America. Countries where electricity is rare, but this is America. Countries where infant mortality is a problem, but this is America. Here, it's a crisis. Every 13 minutes, another infant dies. But we can help prevent many of those deaths with prenatal care from programs like Healthy Start. Find out what you can do. Why? Because this is America.
Fieldhouse with some innovation, Buena Vista Beaver college basketball action against the Luther Norse. And right now, Buena Vista up by 2, the score 41-39. And Dan, what are some stats that you can give us so far?
Well, BV's been shooting well, like I said before, 50%. And Luther has gotten a lot of second chance points, but they're not shooting as well, 15 for 26. We've been to the line more than them, and we've only missed 2, 11 to 13.
One of the big keys to that first half was the Buena Vista comeback. They were down by, I don't know, as many as 8 points, I would imagine, at one point, and they brought it back, and now they're up by 2.
Yeah, the full court press trap that they were using before was not much of a factor, but it got mid-game, and when they got tired, we caused 9 turnovers after that, which gave us our lead.
And you got to be impressed with Donnie Walls and his play tonight. He has scored 10 points, and he's got a bunch of steals. He's got really quick hands, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He's like we said before, he's the 4th leading steals man in the nation, and he's proven why today. He's playing another quick guard in Lovelace, but it seems like Walls has got the better of that matchup so far.
What kind of changes do you see Luther making at halftime to try to stop Buena Vista, and Buena Vista making changes likewise?
I think Luther needs to get it more inside to get our big guys in foul trouble, because they do have a lot of muscle men underneath there, and they've been eating us up on the offensive boards.
I think Luther also has to take care of the ball on that full court pressure. They got a little sloppy there when they got a little tired, like you said, and they have a freshman guard in Mark Lovelace, and I think if the Buena Vista could keep pressuring him, they could keep getting a lot of turnovers, I would imagine.
That's right. Buena Vista needs to hustle back on defense, which they didn't do at the first part of the half. They kind of lazy getting back, and Luther got a lot of easy buckets.
They do get kind of lazy at times. Buena Vista right now at 3-7, and they're 1-1 in the Iowa Conference, while Luther is the co-leader in the Iowa Conference at 2-0. Their overall record is at 9-2. Tomorrow night, the Beavers will be playing Dubuque, who's also 2-0 in the Iowa Conference, and they're 7-4 overall. That'll be broadcast live here on Innovation Video.
It's important that we get at least one win out of these two teams. If we can get 2, that's just excellent for our confidence in the conference. We did beat Central, which is a tough team, supposedly in the conference. And these two teams that we play seem to be the cream of the crops, so to speak.
I think you've got to win your home games in the Iowa Conference in order to be competitive. They've just got to be gimme games, so to speak, and then you've got to go and win some games on the road.
BV's kind of struggled at home. I think 2 of their wins that came on the road.
We're at the start of the second half right now. Mark Lovelace with the ball for Luther. Over to Bockenstead. Up top to Holian. Almost stolen by Donnie Walls once again. Holian with the shot. It's off the mark, and Jason Evers, a 6'7 freshman, with that rebound.
Good defense by Forth. He bodied up on him and caused him to force the shot.
Donnie Walls feed to Ryan Forth, up and in.
There he is, the floor general, the playmaker. Donnie does that better than anybody on the team.
He leads the team in assists and steals.
Looks like BV, I think they're still in a man-to-man right now. Forth is just laying off on his man. He can't shoot from the outside.
Hill. They look down to Hillman. He's having quite a game. Holian, he's their leading scorer. Forth with the board.
They've held him pretty well. He's not shooting that well from the field. Quick step by Donnie.
Donnie can't quite get the assist. The great rebound by Jason Evers. He gets blocked by Bockenstead.
Great defense by Bockenstead. Chalk went up for that freshman matchup to Bockenstead.
Bockenstead going against Evers, and Evers stops him. Back into Bockenstead. Bockenstead back out.
Bockenstead seems to be afraid to take it up against Evers. He seems to be more of a passer to their smaller people.
I think he's more of a defensive shot blocker than anything.
Yeah.
Lovelace with the 3, and he hits.
We know he can shoot for sure. Got to go out and get him.
The Beavers up by 1, 43-42 with 18 minutes left to play.
Not a good shot there by Riley. Nobody was underneath. The big men were just lagging.
He was trying to hurry it a little bit. Chris Hill bring the ball up the court for the Norse. Inside to Bockenstead, and Evers got burned there, but Forth with the rebound.
Did I say he didn't have any offensive moves? Oh, well, that's my fault right there.
Walls over to Hegel on the wing. Now Hegel is going to pick away for Walls. Inside to Evers. Evers kicks it back out to Forth. Almost a bad pass. The lob into Evers. And he takes it up and in.
He's got such great hands for a big man. He's just got a soft touch, too, when he shoots.
That's his 7th point of the game. Forth with the steal. Donnie misses the layup. You got to make those.
Should have threw it off the backboard. Nice fake by
Chris Hill. Chris Hill with his 5th point of the game. The Beavers still up by 1.
But we need to convert those layups. That's what hurt us in the first half also.
That's going to be off on Lovelace, I think. Yes.
Donnie tried to force it into Forth, which is hard to say, but he tried to get it in there because Forth is a pretty much money underneath.
Good defense by Lovelace. They try to set the pick for Riley, but they can't get it to work. Riley with the ball now.
PB seems confused on their offense right now.
Feeds to Evers. Evers goes up and in.
He's winning the freshman matchup right now.
And that's why he's starting. Riley with the steal, and then he turns it over.
We've got to convert on those. And there's Donnie.
Walls. It's going to go out of bounds off of his hands, unfortunately.
When he zero ins on that ball, he's going to steal it no matter what. There's nothing you can do about it.
The Beavers up by 3.
They're in that man-to-man defense still.
Evers laying off of Bockenstead. He doesn't think he can shoot that outside shot. And Bockenstead isn't going to try either. Hillman looks for the shot and can't quite get it. There's Hillman, I'm sorry, with the shot. Hillman, that's 14 points for him. It's his first point of the second half. Walls takes it all the way and then tries to get it to Evers. Not a good pass.
Donnie got himself hung up on that time. He had nowhere to go.
Hill from three-point land. He hits.
Riley got lazy going out on the three-pointer. He seems to be tired.
The Beavers now down by 2, 49-47, with just over 15 minutes left to play. Good defense by Hill. Riley with the three. He hits.
Riley with the answer.
That's his first three-point shot of the game.
Great hustle by Riley.
And now the foul is going to be on Brendan Riley, I believe. Yes. That's his second foul.
Can't fault him being aggressive. He had a key three-point shot. He was just going for the ball. Nice hustle, Brendan.
Kevin Larson coming in for Ryan Forth.
He was key in the first half, getting those loose offensive rebounds, and I think he scored about 4 points, didn't he?
Yes, he did have a couple buckets for us in the first half. Jimmy Calkins also comes in.
Got a tall lineup in there now.
Hill drives. Great pass to Holian.
Larson got caught with his back to his man, and the guy just burned him on the back door.
Holian now with, I believe, 12 points.
Looks like this game's going to go to the wire.
That foul is going to be on Kevin Larson. That's his team second of this half.
This happened exactly the way it did in the first half. We got lazy on defense.
Jim Holian he makes the score 52-50 with 15:31 remaining in the game. Jimmy Calkins burns Lovelace. Now we've got a reach on Lovelace. That's going to be his third foul. If they could get him into foul trouble, that could be bad news for the Luther Norse.
That's right. He's got great poise for a freshman, and without him in the lineup, they are a slow man.
The score 52-50 here in the second half.
Good comeback by Luther right now. BV's got to stop their run.
Larson finds Riley in the corner. He drives, kicks to Larson on the free throw. No.
He was kind of leaning forward on that shot, kind of trying to
little
force
off balance.
Yeah.
Bockenstead with the board. And now Eastman with bringing the ball up the court. Calkins guarding him. Eastman now with the ball on the wing, looking for someone to pass it to. Hegel almost anticipates and gets the steal, but instead Hillman hits yet another jumper, and now I think he's got 16 points.
Over-aggressiveness hurt us again.
Riley with the three. He's off the mark, and Larson can't quite get the board. Eastman hits the trailer, and there's going to be a charge on Chris Hill.
Great hustle by Riley. Took a charge on that big man. Nice job by Brennan.
And Coach Spielman really likes to see people get down on the floor and take those charges. He even practices that in practice.
Brennan's been hustling lately. He's showing some great poise and some good leadership out there. Him and Donnie are our leaders for the Beavers.
You kind of have to wonder where Jared Lehman is right now. I mean, he does have 3 fouls. Maybe coach is trying to sit him out so he can't pick up too quick.
He'll be in pretty soon, I'm sure, because they need rebounding.
Hegel pulls up for the J, and I don't know if that's the kind of shot that they want to take.
His are the slashing layup kind, and BV did not get back again. It had been for an errant pass.
And that's going to be a goaltending call on Jason Evers. I don't know if the basket would have gone down anyway.
I think it was already going in, and he just tipped it out.
And I didn't quite see who scored that one. Was it...
I think it was 20.
Chris Hill?
Chris Hill, yeah.
With the bucket. Luther on a big run here. The score 56-50. And now they're looking to score some more. Bockenstead gets fouled.
That's not good when your big man's the only one coming back. It should be the guards.
The score 56-50 with 13:54 left to play in the second half. And now we've got a timeout on the floor. And
Spielman needs to tell them to hustle back on defense. That's been hurting us all year long. Is they've been burning us after the outlet pass, after the defensive rebound, and the layups that they've been scoring.
It sure has, and Luther's sure made a big run here against the Beavers.
Yes. Innovation Video is dedicated to quality educational programs. Against All Odds is a new program on Innovation Video offers such education challenges. Against All Odds explores the subject of statistics where students learn key statistical process from the perspective of real people doing real statistical work. That's Against All Odds on Innovation Video.
That's right, and the leading scorer for Luther Norris is number 33, Steve Hillman. He has 16 points. And you got to think that Coach Spielman is going to try to come out and stop him.
Yeah. But like we said before, they need to get back on defense. Anybody can score 16 points when all that is layups.
Sure do. And Larson with 3 fouls now.
He's key. We need him on the inside.
That's 3 team fouls on the half against the Beavers. And that free throw goes down.
I think part of BB not getting back on defense is their aggressiveness on offense. You can't fault that, but we do need people back.
Bockenstead hits both shots. Now Luther showing some full court press. It appeared to be a 1-2-1-1 half full court press, and
Donnie got shoved there, and the ref did not call. He just called him dribbling off his own knee.
Eastman with the ball, looking inside.
Donnie again with the pickoff.
And now they're going to have Jimmy Calkins as the point guard. They're in the 2-game offense. The back door to Walls, can't get it. He tries to save it inbounds, and he can't quite get it done.
Good defense by Calkins, stopping the dribble.
He forced him to make a decision, and that forced the turnover.
Right.
The score, 58-50, with Luther Norse ahead of the Buena Vista Beavers with 13:29 left to play in the game.
Looks like Calkins is playing the point guard right now. Donnie's shooting well. Might as well use him as a shooting guard.
They hit Larson at the high post. Calkins for 3, and he's still off. He just can't quite find his rhythm.
Yeah. Jimmy, I hope he doesn't stop shooting because we'll need him in the clutch.
And a guy like him, you just hope he finds his rhythm eventually, because
when he does, he's deadly.
then he'll hit 3 or 4 in a row for you.
There's
Larson battling inside, and he gets that bucket.
That's why we can't take him out right now. There's a slap that Larson just did on number 25, but no call. Nice.
That's a great
layup.
move by Chris Hill.
He sealed his body off on Larson and just wrapped it around with the left.
And I think you can attribute that to experience. He's a 6'2 senior from Brownsville, Indiana.
Looks like wholesale substitutions will be coming in for the Beavers.
Beavers gets it taken away by Holeen with the dish to Hillman. Hillman with his 18th point of the game.
They're playing Beaver basketball right now, just running on the fast break. BB's not doing that.
The Beavers now down by 10. And Coach Spielman is not too happy, folks. And I sure wouldn't be either. It's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to still be Beaver ball.
Dunny trying to force the offense.
Coming in for the Beavers is Brendan Riley, Jared Lehman, and Ryan Forth. Sitting down is Evers and Larson and Hegel.
BV seems a little confused on offense.
Riley
there we go.
Misses the 3, and some cold shooting by the Beavers. Chris Hill tries to get a little fancy, and he doesn't get it to fall. Bockenstead with the bucket.
Boy, they are just beating us back. Good hustle by Riley, but he was the only one back.
The Beavers have to get back. Now they're starting to force things.
That's not a good shot by Donnie. You know, you like to create your offense. There's a charge.
That's going to be a blocking foul on Donnie Walls.
I guess he did stick his knee out there. Donnie usually is pretty good about taking the charge like
That's
that.
going to be his 3rd personal foul of the game. The score, Luther 64, Buena Vista 52, with 11:40 left to play in the game. Donnie Walls now with 3 fouls. That's the team 4th.
What's Luther doing right now is they're releasing somebody after the shot, the guy who shoots it. And
There you see Coach Spielman.
you can't be happy about that either. That's too easy. That's way too easy.
That is. The Beavers now down by 14. What a run by Luther.
Luther's on a roll right now. Spiels may think about a timeout.
Instead gets the board.
Because look, they got
I
another.
think you got to call another timeout if you're Spielman.
They got another 4-2 fast break. And they're getting all the rebounds. The big men aren't. Yeah, Spiels is calling
Spiels
a
is
timeout.
asking for a timeout right now.
They are not hustling
Score
back.
68. The Luther Norse and the Buena Vista Beavers with 52. 11-11 left to play in the game. And Steve Hillman is having quite a game. But most of all, you got to look at the Luther fast breaking against the Beavers.
Yeah. Part of that 68-52 score has been mostly on the layups after the outlet pass is gone. There's somebody releasing after the shots, and Luther has been just making the easy layups, 3-on-1, 4-on-2 fast breaks.
What kind of positive things do you think Spielman's looking at right now?
Well, there's not too many of them really right now. I mean, Riley is hustling. Everybody's hustling, but they're not getting back on defense. They seem to be working so hard on the offense to get somebody going that they're forgetting about playing defense.
I think they're also trying to look for that offensive rebounding. And in the first half, that was working great for us. But in the second half, it's kind of backfiring against us.
Right. We got Jared Lehman in here now. I guess Brian Stadola is now back in the game.
Stadola, Lehman, our score. Luther 68 and Buena Vista 52. It's going to be Beaver basketball. Luther, they're going to stick with that half-court man defense. Stadola with the ball on the wing. He tries to get it to Donnie Walls and a little miscommunication. Hegel almost gets the block.
Chris Hill. They've got 3 main men that are the scorers, and they're just eating us alive right now.
Score 70-52. The Beavers down by 18. They tried to get it inside to Lehman, and that probably wasn't a good pass, but they picked up the foul on block instead.
It's been the H brothers really for Luther. It's been Hill, Hulling, and Hillman that's been eating us alive right now.
It sure has been. The Beavers down by 18. Luther 70, Buena Vista 52. 10:46 left to play in the game. They get it into Lehman, Stadola on the baseline. They feed it into Lehman. Lehman tries to get it over to fourth, and that should be Beaver basketball off of the Luther knee.
It looked like he kicked. It looked like he kicked that far, but
that's what Donnie was asking the referee, and the referee calmly told him no.
Donnie likes to get tricks in like that all the time.
Now Mark Lovelace comes back in for the Luther Norris, as does Jeremy Skoda.
They were scoring just fine without Lovelace. Maybe they'll start to get cold with him in there.
Walls brings the ball up the court. Finds Stadola. Looks like the Beavers are just trying to do a little too much on offense.
It's a bad shot.
It's a bad shot by releasing. Now the Norse on the fast break. Once again, they drive baseline, and he can't quite get the layup to fall.
What an athletic move.
Sure was.
By Holing.
He's a senior. Stadola with a great move.
Oh, that had to be a block.
Can't get it to fall. But Forth puts it back up and in.
Lucky for it. I can't believe there wasn't a call. It was either a charge or a block on that one.
Forth with 10 points now. Stadola's going to get called for the foul.
It's a quiet 10 for Forth. His has been mostly on the offensive rebound.
That's Stadola's first of the game. That's the team fifth of the half. The score, 70-54. Luther on top of Buena Vista. 9:53 left to play in this ball game.
I think BB's got one more run left in him.
It's going to be touched off of Stadola. It's going to remain Luther ball.
We've been down by a lot more by better teams than this, and we've came back. I think we still got a run left.
Well, let's hope so.
Yes.
Inbound to Lovelace. He's guarded by Walls, the fourth man in the nation in steals. He almost picks another one there.
It's nice call.
That's a charge on Jeremy Skoda. His third foul. Team fourth.
Great position by Fourth to take the charge.
Inbound to Walls.
Donnie seems just walking it up, it looks like.
He sure likes to do that a lot. He does that even when he doesn't need to.
It looks like he was ready to burn him. There's Hegel's best game right there.
That's his game. That's what he needs to do in the second half. He did it in the first half.
That's what brings them back right there, is when they slash to the basket and score.
It's Jeremy Skoda with the ball. You don't usually see him dribbling a lot.
Bad pass.
Almost picked.
Another steal by Donnie.
And maybe you're right. Maybe this is another Buena Vista run. Down the court to Stadola.
Not a good pass, though.
That's going to be out of bounds on Luther, and Ryan Forth hits the ground hard.
He's been hitting the ground hard. I think he'll be sore in the morning.
You're right, and they've got another game tomorrow against Dubuque.
Yeah, we can't risk any injuries this game, but we do need the win and hustle.
It's going to be inbounded by Stadola. This is a play that Spielman likes to call spread. They like to get it to the big man.
There he is.
There's Lehman. They get it to Walls. Walls drives.
He walked, it looked like.
With the hook shot. That's probably not the kind of shot you want to see. But over to the back call on Jim Holine.
That's great position by Lehman.
It is, and that's his second foul on Jim Holine. You kind of want to get him into foul trouble.
Yeah, because he's been lighting us up here in the second half.
Any one of the H brothers, actually.
That's the name we ought to give him because they've been deadly.
Once again, we're going into that 1-4 stack. Stadola looking for somebody to inbound it to. Gets it to Lehman once again.
Forrest got this man sealed off if they can give it to him.
I don't think Lehman quite at the angle. And
No.
once again, he's got him sealed.
He's got good
Stadola
position. There
gives
we
him the
go.
ball. He go for three.
Wow.
He hits.
Not known for his outside shooting, but if you leave anybody open that way, they can nail it.
He's only 33% on the year from three-point land, but that was a key one. The Beavers down by 11, 70-59 the score. Just under 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to play here in the ballgame at Siemens Fieldhouse, live.
If we can get it cut underneath the double digits with 7 minutes left, I think we'll be all right.
The Beavers playing tenacious defense. The shot clock down to 17.
Oh, no.
Foul on Ryan Forth. Looked like he maybe had got all ball. I don't know. What do you think, Dan?
Well, you know, the guy went down hard, and usually when that happens, they get a foul call on him, but I thought he did have all ball.
The referee did have a better vantage point than us, but and we are a little biased, so we have to keep that in mind. But anyway,
Aren't the commentators always right, though?
Jim Holine is going to be shooting from the line for the Norse. Coming in for the Norse is Steve Hillman, number 33.
We don't
he's
like to
a
see
6'3
him.
junior from Gillette, Wyoming, and he's been lighting us up. He's got 20 points on the night. That first free throw for Jim Holine, up and in. He's 3 for 4 from the line tonight. Let's see if maybe we can curse him. And it doesn't work. He's 4 for 5.
Can't curse the good players, I don't think. Here comes Donnie up. We need him to create for us right now.
Stadola on the wing. They get it into Forth. Forth with the jumper.
Tough shot.
That's a tough shot, and he makes it.
Double team. He's got great post moves. They're back this time. Good hustle by the Beavers, but
What a great move by number 25, Eric Eastman, with his 5th point of the game.
Forth can't stay with the guard. It was good hustle back, but he couldn't stay with him.
Jared Lehman, great body control.
Lehman is coming back. Heck of a move by Lehman.
That cuts the lead to 11. 74-63, almost gets the steal, but not quite.
You got the numbers.
Dish to Chris Hill, and that's not the best foul in the world by Josh Eagle.
Yeah, you're right. If they're going to foul him hard, make sure that they don't get the basket.
He did foul him hard, but he also got the bucket. Coming in for the Beavers is going to be Kevin Larson. Josh Eagle, like I said, with his 2nd foul. And for the team fouls for the half, I believe that's the 5th one.
You're right, it is. What's the 7th for the Beavers?
Brendan Riley. I'm sorry, that's 7 on the Beavers. And coming in for the Beavers is Brendan Riley. Coach Spielman telling a word of advice to Josh Eagle, maybe telling him that maybe that wasn't the best foul in the world.
Right. And it wasn't. It broke our momentum. We were only down by 11, and this really hurts us.
The H brothers are all having outstanding games. Hill, Holine, and Hillman.
There's another steal. Bad pass by Stadola. Now they
Let's
get
see
the
if
numbers
people
again.
get back. Bockenstead
Oh,
gets
great
it blocked
defense.
by Riley, and I think he lost the ball out of bounds, but no. The refs see it a different way.
Riley's
It's going to
been,
remain Luther ball.
when it seems to the beginning of the break, Riley's been seem to be the only one getting back.
The score, 77-63. The Luther Norse on top of the Buena Vista Beavers with 7 minutes left. Eric Eastman drives
Oh,
the
looked like
lane.
he stepped out there.
Bockenstead
Oh, no.
is going to get fouled from behind by Larson, and I believe that is Larson's 4th. Yes, it is.
He tried to just strip it up, but he got a little bit of arm when he pulled the ball back.
And that hurts. You got to have Kevin Larson in there. Coach Spielman's wondering what he should do. I think he's going to leave him in there for now. Unless he just doesn't know he has 4 fouls.
We need scoring inside. I think they ought to go to Evers now. I mean, even though he is a freshman, he is our big scorer.
I tend to agree. But Ryan Forth is coming in.
Well, he's had a big night,
instead.
too.
But he's coming in for Jared Lehman. Mike Bockenstead hits that first shot. He's a pretty good free throw shooter for a big man.
Crunch time, though, I think we got to have Jimmy Calkins in there.
Sure do.
He is our key player. He's our key three-point shooter to get us into the game.
Bockenstead 4 for 4 on the night from free throws. Donnie finally picks up the ball. It's Riley on the wing. They've got to reverse the ball. Buena Vista does. Don't you
Right,
think,
Donnie's
Dan?
wide open on the weak side. There we go.
That's a foul and the bucket.
Got the conventional three-pointer. Nice pass over there by Fourth.
I don't know if they're going to say that was after the shot or if they're going to give him one shot. Looks like they're going to give him one shot.
Right. I thought they may have got him after the shot, but looks like they got him right on.
And speaking of the devil, here comes Jim Calkins in for Brian Stadola.
I'm on a roll tonight guessing these things.
Donnie Walls. On that season, he's only a 47% free throw shooter,
But
this one falls.
He comes up big for us.
He's 2 for 3 on the night.
Jimmy Calkins has become a great leader for us along with Donnie, and we need him to get on track.
The Beavers changed their full court press. Now it's a man
Donnie.
press, and Donnie Walls with the steal. And
Donnie
the
Walls
bucket.
doing what he does best. That's like his 6th steal of the game, I believe.
The Beavers now in a run and jump press rather than that 2-2-1. And I think this
Donnie again causing havoc.
is a great coaching move.
Larson didn't touch it.
It's going to be Beaver basketball, and the Beavers are coming back. The score, 78-68, with 6:22 remaining in the game.
That's the pressure you like to see out there from the Beavers. Nice hustle.
It sure is. And I admire for Coach Spielman. He's made a lot of good coaching moves tonight. He switched to that man-to-man full-court defense, and that sure's been working.
Yes, it
But
has.
now Mark Lovelace comes back into the game, and maybe he'll be a better ball handler for the Norse.
He's their glue. We need to free up Jimmy.
Jimmy Calkins for 3.
Oh, that's it. I think that's going to get him going.
And that cuts the lead to 8. Jimmy Calkins
Jimmy.
gets called for the foul.
Not a good foul by Jimmy.
But you can't blame him. He's just trying to hustle and get the steal.
He's a very emotional player, so when he gets that first shot down, everything just, his juices start flowing and he plays great.
The score from Siemens Fieldhouse, the Buena Vista Beavers 71, and the Luther Norse 79. 6:03 remaining in the ball game. The Beavers smell a run though. Jimmy Calkins leading this Beaver team back perhaps. He misses the rebound. And boy, you got to get that rebound defensive
Looks
board.
like Fourth got pushed and he got fouled right there. No call though by the ref.
Inside to Bockenstead, and that's money right there.
He had nobody there for the weak side out. Riley came a little too late.
10-point lead for the Norse.
Larson's got a good
Inside
steal.
to Larson. Larson gets it taken
Nice
away
steal.
by Holeen. Holeen on the full court break. He hits Hillman. Hillman. I don't think they're going to count that bucket. It was tipped in. But it is going to be a foul.
Riley
That
tried
foul is going to be called on number 22, Brendan Riley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
to contest a layup. He did a good job not having to make the basket.
That's the 9th team foul of the half for the Beavers.
They're getting themselves in foul trouble, looks like.
Sure
now.
are. And if you can give them one more foul, they're going to be shooting 2.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's
They do
10.
have the 10.
That's 10 team fouls for the half.
Steve Hillman at the line.
This is his first free throw. And he's 1 for 2 now.
He's gotten all those points from the floor, layups.
I think he's got 21 points on the game. Jimmy Calkins feeling it, maybe. In the groove. Riley, they've got Lethal Weapon 3 in there. Walls, Calkins,
Short.
Walls misses the jumper.
Great hustle by Fourth.
Great battle by Fourth.
He's been getting
Out
fouled.
to Calkins. Calkins from way out. He's off.
That was a bomb by Calkins right there.
Looked like it might have gone out. And that foul's going to be on Mark Lovelace. And you kind of feel the tide changing for the Beavers.
Right. Calkins was just off on that. He's got great range out there. And when he gets hot, look out. He's not ashamed to put it up.
Like I said, Lethal Weapon 3 in the ball game. You've got Jimmy Calkins, Donnie Walls, and Brendan Riley, all 3-point shooters.
They are weapons when they're out there. Fourth is now at the line.
He'll be shooting a 1-and-1.
Right.
That foul was on Mark Lovelace. That's Fourth. That's a big key. If they can get him out of the game. Fourth makes the front end of a 1-1.
Fourth, an excellent free throw shooter.
He's 5 for 5 tonight. And on the season, he's 69%.
This is a key one here. We need these freebies.
For 42, Ryan Forth. He's from Gilbert, Iowa.
Good
Brendan
hustle by
Riley,
us.
what hustle. Now Jimmy Calkins for 25 feet.
He's got it. He's got it going now. Watch out now. Jimmy Calkins will take over the game for the Beavers.
And now the lead has been cut to 7.
Donnie knows it too.
Donnie
That's
is
5.
just pressure defense. He almost drew 5 seconds. You're right. Chris Hill looking for the drive. He can't quite get it. Great defense by the Beavers. And they forced the Luther Norse to call timeout.
That's a great job.
Right now the score, the Luther Norse 82 and the Buena Vista Beavers 75 with 4:43 left to play in the game. And now we're sending it back to the studios for some quick messages.
Isaiah Thomas, Kevin Costner, Mr. Wong.
These are teachers, but to the kids they've reached, they're heroes.
My hero? Mrs. Wooten. If I don't get through to that child, who knows, maybe no one else will.
Teachers have the power to wake up young minds, to be heroes, to make a difference. Reach for that power. Teach. Find out how by calling 1-800-45-TEACH. Be a teacher. Be a hero.
We're back here live at Siemens Fieldhouse. The Buena Vista Beavers entertaining the Luther Norse tonight. The Luther Norse up by 7.
The Beavers are on a great run right now.
They sure are. The Beavers are on an outstanding run.
Led by Jimmy Calkins.
Inside.
Larson.
Great defense by Kevin Larson, but Bockenstead gets it back.
Larson got
Bodies
nailed.
are flying everywhere, and they can't get anything to fall. And there's a foul against the Norse.
It's about time they called something. Larson got nailed twice, and Forth just got nailed.
Bockenstead was also down on the floor. Looks like Ryan Forth is going to be shooting a 1-1. Like we said before, he's 69%.
But he's been hot tonight.
Free throw range, and he's 5 for 5 on the night. Or else he might even be 6 for 6. The score, 82-75. The Luther Norse on top of the Buena Vista Beavers with 4:26 remaining in the game.
These are important shots right now.
They're key shots.
Cut the lead to 5. Big shot by
Makes
Forth.
another one. I'm sorry, I guess now he's 6 for 7. I was off by 1.
That's all right.
That cuts the lead to 6.
Forth has been automatic tonight, though.
He's scoring a lot of points. And he scores another one. On the season, he's averaging 11.6 points a game. He's our 3rd leading scorer.
Now
Jimmy Calkins with some pressure, D.
We don't need
as
any
well
silly
as the rest
fouls.
of the Beavers. They come up a trap, and they almost
Okay.
get the steal, but not quite. You got to admire the hustle the Beavers are showing here. They've cut the lead down to 5. Donnie Walls once again with the steal. He looks up court to Brendan Riley. Brendan.
What an excellent
He gets
pass.
fouled. It would have been nice if he would have been able to make that, but he was a little off balance.
I thought it was an intentional foul right there. Riley got driven hard into the floor, but still, it looks like it's just 2 shots.
Is it going to be an intentional foul or not?
It doesn't look like it. But what a great series there for Donnie Walls. The steal, I think, like his 7th of the night.
That's a big key foul because Jim Holeen picks up his 4th foul. That's the team 9th. And the score is 82-77, and Lutheran takes another timeout with 4:05 remaining.
As the BV guards start to get hot, the team starts to get fired up, and they play like probably one of the better teams in the conference.
That's right. Lethal Weapon 3 starting to take effect against the Luther Norse.
That's right. They've shut down the H brothers of Luther, Hill, Holing, and Hillman. They've been their main shooters right now, all of them in double figures.
And you got to admire that full court pressure defense by the Beavers. I think that's really what's keying them on to victory, perhaps tonight.
That's right. Spiel's just going to get them going, keep the intensity at its height right now.
There you saw a shot of the Beavers in the huddle. They're going to come out, and Brendan Riley's going to shoot 2 shots.
Riley's 61% for the year. These are really key to cut it to 3.
The score, Luther 82, Buena Vista 77. The first shot, up and good. Brendan Riley, he's 2 for 2 on the night from the free throw line.
Yes, he is.
They cut the lead to 4.
BB's been really clutch here in the free throw line.
He cuts it to 3.
Fourth and Riley has done a great job from the line.
The crowd
right now.
really picking up the excitement here. The intensity is just outstanding.
You may have caught.
Donnie almost gets his hands on that and gets another steal.
Donnie's all over the court right now.
Is.
He's such a floor general. He's the key part of this Beaver offense and defense.
Luther ahead, 82-79 over Buena Vista, a 3-point lead. The clock running down. There's only 20 seconds left on the shot clock and 3:38 left in the game.
Great man-to-man defense. This is called the belly-up defense. They're right on their bellies all the time.
Luther in a stall game, and Ryan Forth is going to get called for a foul. He was trying to slow him down. He got burned there, and I think he kind of realized it.
That's great hustle underneath there by Forth.
That's going to be Forth's second foul.
As long as he doesn't get in foul trouble. We need him underneath.
3:32 left in the game. The score, Luther 82, Buena Vista 79. At the free throw line, number 30, Jim Holeen. And he makes that one. He's been pretty consistent from the line. He's 5 of 6 from the line tonight.
He's a senior. He's been in these situations before.
And that one he misses. Kevin Larson brings down the rebound.
I think it's Jimmy Calkins' time. If we could free him up for a 3, we'll be in great shape.
Brendan Riley drives with that left hand. He looks for Forth, and I don't know. I think he should have probably taken it up himself.
Right.
Almost throws it away.
There's a walk.
Luther barely gets it across half court.
Donnie Walls
draws a charge.
Donnie Walls again with a heady play.
And that's going to be against Chris Hill, his third foul.
And Donnie just looks over at his brothers and said, hey, I do that all the time.
That's going to be the team 10th against the Luther Norse. Donnie Wall is going to be shooting 1-1 here.
Oh, looks like
Jimmy Calkins is going to be shooting 1-1.
A little trickery there by the two guards. It's a 2-shot foul now.
2-shot foul. I'm right. I'm sorry. Thanks for correcting me, Dan.
That's what I'm here for.
Jimmy Calkins, he makes that one on the season.
Jimmy's 70%, but BB's been clutch down the stretch here.
And the Beavers have been shooting great free throws in the second half.
We jinxed it, but look at Forth. Oh, Ryan Forth, you need to hit
misses that bunny shot. And just as I say that the Beavers are shooting great, it's going to be out of bounds on the Beavers. Donnie Walls goes down hard.
Forth seemed to anticipate the contact, and he just took it up there soft.
3 minutes and 1 second left. Luther up 83-80 over Buena Vista.
It's a great game we're watching right now, Jared.
It's a classic battle of two Iowa Conference superpowers. Donnie Walls picks up a foul, and boy, folks, that's trouble. That's his fourth foul. And we need him. He's our floor general, like you said, Dan.
With his aggressive defense, though, he does pick up a lot of fouls, and we do need him out there. I don't think Spiels can afford to rest him right now.
He sure can. You just have to have him in there. He creates so much, both on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball.
That's right.
Chris Hill, at 6'2", senior guard from Brownsburg, Indiana. He hits that one.
Those seniors do not miss that much.
And he makes both of them. The lead now at 5, 85-80. The Luther Norse on top of the Buena Vista Beavers. And boy, they need a score here.
They need to free up Calkins. He's on a roll right now. They could just set a screen
Brendan
for him.
Riley drives.
That's his second errant pass in this key situation.
I think you got to take him out, and I think that he's either going to take Forth out. That's who he's taking out.
Forth seems tired.
Putting Lehman in.
Those big bodies against Forth, he's a little tired. He's played a great game so far.
He sure has. He's been instrumental at the free throw line and on the offensive boards. And we could get a 5-second call.
Riley.
Great defense by Brendan Riley. And if he looks for him in the corner, Brendan Riley's open.
There's Calkins.
Jimmy, you got to give the ball up.
Good play by Jim. If he can just free up a shot. There's the screen.
I think he's going to shoot. Jim Calkins, no.
He's just off.
Jared Lehman had the offensive position, but a little longer rebound than he would have liked.
These are strong rims here at BB. They bounce off pretty hard.
And you got to feel sorry for Jimmy Calkins with the score. Luther 85, Buena Vista 80. This clock winding down.
Backdoor on Donnie. You never see that.
Eric
hardly
Eastman.
at all.
Burns Donnie Walls. It'll
Donnie,
happen. Donnie's probably a little
over-aggressiveness.
tired.
Yeah,
Looking for the
over-aggressiveness.
steal. Jimmy Calkins.
Jimmy trying to
Looking
free
for
up
a
his shot. They've got to start working it now. They don't have time.
Brendan Riley for three. It's off the mark.
Now we're starting
The
to miss.
rebound goes to Hillman.
That's a walk.
And a travel by Eric Eastman. I thought maybe he got the ball off before he touched the ground. Coach Spielman's going to call a timeout.
It was close.
It was pretty close. And I think right now the score is at 87-80. Luther Norris on top of the Buena Vista Beavers with only a minute and 42 seconds remaining. And what do you think Coach Spielman's saying right now to his teammates?
Well, probably keep up the pressure defense and I think start fouling.
There you see a picture of the Buena Vista huddle.
Looks like Hegel may be going in right now for him to cause a little. Oh, I guess he can't foul. Doesn't he have 4?
Josh Hegel only has 2
has 2.
fouls.
Okay, that's Donnie that has 4. But I think he's got to step up the pressure and it may be time to foul.
It sure might be time to foul. But you can't foul any of the H brothers. They've been almost automatic from the free throw line. Perhaps one person you want to foul. Well, I guess it would be Jeremy Skoda, but he's not in there right now.
Right.
Perhaps Steve Hillman. He's 1 for 2. I don't know what he can do.
Spielman just said, just keep your head up and play tenacious defense. That's what they need to do.
Exactly, and they need to hit some shots. They've been cold on the last few possessions, and they've thrown the ball away. And right now they're set up in the spread.
Surprisingly, Jimmy
Spread
Calkins
offense.
is not in.
He's cold. Josh Hegel goes in, like you said. Josh Hegel did hit a 3 early tonight. He's 33% from three-point land. Brendan Riley drives, and he can't get it there. I think that was a forced shot.
But he also got fouled, I think.
That's what the crowd is arguing, at least.
Yes.
Uh-oh, Eric Eastman. He drives, and then he's looking to kick it back out.
Wise decision by Eastman.
Very wise. Trying to eat up the clock. The shot clock down to 27. Oh, I thought that was great defense by Josh Hegel. But he gets called for the foul. And it probably wasn't that bad of a foul when you think about it.
Stop the clock and puts, I think, one of the worst free throw shooters on the line.
You got to wonder, where is Mark Lovelace right now? He had 4 fouls, and he's sitting the bench right now. The freshman starting point guard for the Norris is sitting on the bench.
He's still young, and he's been making a lot of mistakes. Donnie has taken him to town. Maybe he's just, the coach doesn't want him in there right now.
And you're right, this is the guy we wanted to foul. Steve Hillman, he's 1 for 2 on the night, and he misses another one. The score, 87-80, the Norse on top of the Beavers with a minute 13 remaining in the game.
That's key right there. If we could just miss this one,
we need
all
to
right.
get this defensive rebound. It's instrumental in our key to winning.
Long rebound again. Donnie
knocks
great
it
try.
Knocks it out of bounds.
Again, that long rebound that's been hurting us.
Yep. He had him blocked out, but he just couldn't quite reach the ball.
That's right.
It's really a tough break for the Beavers. Because now the Norse get the ball back. Donnie almost gets the steal. Eric Eastman with the ball.
Great hustle by Donnie.
Trying to get the steal. Just trying desperately, and he's just not quite getting the back door inside of Buck and no.
Riley,
rejection.
Great,
Donnie
Riley.
Walls bringing the ball down the court. Over to Brian Forrest with the bucket. The lead cut down to 5. 47 seconds remaining. They got to foul somebody. They're running short of time. And there he fouls Eric Eastman. I think you want to foul him. He hasn't been to the line yet. He's a 6'2 junior guard from Appleton, Wisconsin.
He may be cold, like you said.
And he's not a starter. The score, Buena Vista 82, Luther 87. 43.5 seconds remaining in the game.
What can you say about Donnie on that pass? Way to end it by 4th, too. You have to finish that. He did
It's
a great
brilliant
job.
pass. You got to think that maybe they should have shot a three-pointer, but you can't argue with just putting points on the board.
They needed to also, so it's pretty important.
Eric Eastman short on his free throw.
He's the right guy to foul, that's for sure.
And if he misses this one, you got to wonder, is it going to be another long rebound, and are we going to get it? He misses again, another long rebound.
Right on cue there.
Man, I don't believe this. The Beavers just can't seem to buy a break. Josh Hegel picks up his 4th foul of the game.
I was watching Larson. He had great box-out position.
It just was sailed right over his head.
There's nothing he could do about that. Those long rebounds.
Chris Hill at the line. Right now, Jason Evers going into the game. Coach Spielman talking to him, giving him a word of advice. Looks like the Norse may call a timeout after this free throw. Chris Hill drains it. He is 5 for 7 from the night.
Larson's going out for offensive purposes, I believe.
I think Evers is going in to get the defensive board.
Right.
Larson hasn't been able to get him. I mean, I think it's just bad luck, but...
There it is again. But
Fourth gets the board. The Beavers down by 6. 37 seconds remaining. Brendan Riley with the 3. He's off the mark. The tip in, no. And Chris Hill with the rebound.
That could be it.
And there's a foul, and boy, that really hurts. They really needed that three-point shot. They would have cut the lead down to 3.
That's right. I think Brendan kind of forced that one a little.
He kind of had to. Only 29.7 seconds remain.
He's one of our
on
better
the shot
three-point
clock.
shooter.
And the score 88-82. Luther on top of Buena Vista.
This could be... Jimmy Calkins is now in. Maybe a little too late, though.
Coming in now is Jimmy Calkins, like you said. At the line is number 20, Chris Hill for the Norse. He is a 6'2 senior from Brownsburg, Indiana. From the line, he's been 6 for 8. From the line, make that 7 for 9.
You hate seeing this for the Beavers. They played their hearts out just coming back in this game, like they have in every game, but they've just been coming up short. Here comes Donnie bringing the ball down. They got to look for a three-pointer. It's important. Donnie's been hot from three-point range.
And that's not what you want.
No, Fourth came to screen, and Donnie threw the ball away.
Don't really want it to go inside anyway. I wonder if the Beavers will just let him play. I guess they won't. 16.2 seconds remaining
Big frustration
in this ball
foul.
game. Crowd starting to file out.
They're frustrated right now. Like you said, the crowd is filing out. They're a little disappointed. We wanted a victory here at home, but
the Beavers just didn't seem to get many breaks tonight. At the line, Jim Holine. He's almost automatic from the line.
That's right. He's been their key
He's
scorer
6
right
for
now.
7 from the line. Let's see if he can make it 7 for 8.
Donnie left it in the lane a little early.
But I don't think the refs care right now.
No, Donnie doesn't look
16
like he cares.
seconds left. 10-point lead for the Norse. Jimmy Calkins from about 40 feet probably.
Jimmy's still hustling. You got to hand it to him.
And Eric Eastman looks for the dunk to Bockenberg, but he's not going to get it.
And that's the
2-1.
game.
The clock winds down, and that's the ball game, folks. And the final score here, the Luther Norse defeat the Buena Vista Beavers at home here in Stevens Fieldhouse, 92-82. And Dan, any final comments?
Well, another heartbreaking loss for the Beavers, but, you know, they're playing hard, and they will come up with these big wins, I'm sure, when it comes down to it.
You also got to realize that they're a little outclassed tonight. Or not outclassed, they're a little outexperienced, I'm sorry. The other team started 2 seniors and a junior, while we started all sophomores and 1 freshman.
That's right. I do have the stats now. It's Buena Vista shot 30 for 51 from the field. That's pretty good shooting right there for the Beavers. But the second chance points for Luther just hurt us. They were 40 for 50, and the turnovers, 55, excuse me, and the turnovers were about even. That's what brought us back. Luther had 19 turnovers, and BV had 18 turnovers.
One of the things about those turnovers is that we had to force our turnovers, and we forced our own turnovers.
That's right.
And they just made them on the press and that type of thing.
Yeah, see, part of the press is that they always burn us back deep on those long passes. That's what killed us. That's what gave them that big lead. That's what hurt us at the end. Do you have the leading scores here, Jared?
The leading scorer for Luther does appear to be Steve Hillman, but Jim Holine and Chris Hill right behind.
The H brothers.
All the H brothers scoring a lot of points.
23 points for Hillman.
Hillman scores 23 points. There you see the final score, Luther with 92 and Buena Vista with 82. The leading scorer for Buena Vista was Ryan Forth, I believe. He had 19.
Okay, join Innovation Video tomorrow night for exciting Buena Vista basketball against those pesky Dubuque Dewhawks. The Iowa Conference is as strong as ever, this year, and the Beavers are right in the thick of things, as it proved tonight. Tip-off is at 6 o'clock with the BB women, and then the men take center stage to meet the Dewhawks from Dubuque. Again, that's tomorrow night here on your home for the Buena Vista Basketball Innovation Video.
And once again, a disappointing loss for the Beavers. And once again, the final score, Luther 92, Buena Vista 82. We'll see you again tomorrow night when we play the Dubuque. And so long from Jared Okander and Dan Zahn here at Siemens Fieldhouse.
And Dave Fields, our statistician. Good
Thanks,
night.
Dave.